Hello everyone. I told you I'd try to do the living room tour today, so that's what I am getting ready to do for you. John is still feeling about the same as he was yesterday, but he still has a good appetite and a good attitude. So he's had his second dose of the pills. This is Saturday afternoon that I'm filming this. So he has had the second dose of the pills, and he'll have the third dose this evening. So we'll hope and pray that they work. So let's get started. Y'all saw some of this Grinchiness stuff right here. John has really enjoyed it. And there's that big Grinch pillow that we got from Walmart. I believe that was last year. And of course, there's the Santa that Jenny Salsini painted quite a few years ago. And up here are some of our favorite pieces. The red transferware stays there all the time. Over on the left, that's a Santa that I got from a friend years ago. I just love him. He's a reproduction of a vintage one, and he is just so sweet. And there's some of those adorable little vintage bells. And these are what they call designer pieces that we got several years ago. I just think those bears are cute as they can be. And so are these little snow people. They have so much detail on them. Some more pieces that we've had for quite a few years, and I love those bottle brush trees. And this is the little vintage Santa cup and saucer and the little vintage snowman ornament that we've had a long, long time. And this Santa has so much detail on him. And of course, this big elf, John just loves him. We got them when we were visiting the kids one year at Merrifield. We got him half price after Christmas. We went and stood in line, and it was super cold that day to get in that store to take advantage of their half price Christmas. But it was worth it. And there's my little bone china nativity that I've had for years and years with a couple additional little pieces. That's Ray Dunn. And there's that beautiful angel that we got at a yard sale. And then that is a hand-painted piece we got off of eBay years ago too. And we love that wonderful old light-up Billy Jacobs farm. It's called Silent Night. And it's just gorgeous. And of course, lots of John's Grinchy pillows on the couch. And y'all saw the coffee table full of all this vintage goodness. Those beautiful, beautiful ornaments. And all these wonderful Santas. And my salt glaze Santa collection. And the little vintage coverlet stockings I made many years ago. I kept those little vintage silhouettes out. And of course over here is Johanna Parker collection of the Mr. and Ms. Santas, along with a vintage piece and a new piece that's made to look old. I think these are just super sweet. And another wonderful light up picture. And those two small Billy Jacobs winter scenes that we got at yard sale. and the vintage silhouettes. This Santa here is a reproduction, but it's so beautiful. That is the vintage one. And this fa la la is what our daughter-in-law made us last year, and I love it. And all that wonderful Johanna Parker pieces. And an Anna Lee on this table, along with one of our vintage tins. And I still kept that little tea set there. And these are my Easter cactuses. And this snowman stool, we got that at a yard sale years ago. And back there is that sweet little patriotic Santa. And bottle brush wreaths in the window. And a handmade Christmas quilt I bought at a yard sale years ago. I'll show you this while I'm back here, then I'll go to the corner. So that you can get a full look at it. Back here I did things a little different. I kept the love heart there. And some Christmas books. And the P. Buckley Mall snow scene. But on this cupboard that we brought in that John had made out of an old window that used to be up back under the summer room, I put that beautiful church, the Blue Skies church that we got at the sale. And there is the nativity that we got at Goodwill, I believe that was. And they're sitting on old books. And this little Bible right here, this was my Bible when I was 11 years old. I had forgotten all about it, and I came across it in a box of treasures. And that was, like I said, when I was 11 years old, because the address, the house that we were living in then, I know I was 11 years old. So that's a true treasure. And then y'all will remember that I got this little pewter piece at a yard sale this summer too. But I love this little vignette. And then down here in this cupboard, that's where I have lots of my blue and white and red and white transferware and a lot of my ironstone and some of my Polish stoneware. And I did find all these Polish stoneware ornaments in a box, and I put all those down there too. And I think they're just beautiful. And then there's a Santa Claus that John got me years ago. So I'm enjoying having this cupboard inside the house this year. And there's that wonderful old Santa crock. He's not antique, but I've probably had him, I don't know, 25 years or more. Down there's a beautiful Polish stoneware compote with new shiny brights. And there's my Valancourt Santa. There's that old crock that we got at a sale this summer. And the Anna Lee reindeer. His light shines brighter than Rudolph, and isn't that the truth? And those wonderful lights. More Polish stoneware. The little Santa on the right in the middle is one I painted years ago. And the one on the left, a friend painted. And this is an early Jim Shore piece. I didn't remember that. Our son gave that to me years and years ago. But it does have a Jim Shore tag on it, and it's totally different from his work today. And I have all these wonderful primitive Santas that I've had for a while. I just think they're beautiful. A vintage card that was Christmas and New Year's greetings. And that's that sweet little vintage reindeer. Another vintage card. The creamer we got at a sale full of vintage balls. And all those wonderful antique tins. And this awesome tree. I love this tree. Decorated for Christmas. There's so many wonderful pieces. And there are even a few Johanna Parker, like that sweet little snowman right there. And that Santa right there on the left, he is a vintage piece. And there's lots of little vintage tiny balls on there too. And lots of reproductions. There's that absolutely wonderful dummy board that Jenny Salsini painted. And in John's truck, I just have a lantern that must need a new battery because it went out. There's Ray Dunn and some Johanna Parker. Up on top of the cupboard, I put some of my Annalise snowmen. The one on the left is one a friend gave me last year for Christmas, Janet. And some greenery and some of the baskets we've got this summer at yard sales. There's that little candle holder that my daughter made many, many years ago. That's a little Johanna Parker piece. And some of the Ray Dunn snowmen. And I just think this is absolutely precious, this little vintage set of mittens. And there's Frosty. And there's the red doily that my friend and subscriber Juanita made me. More of the snowmen pieces. One of our vintage marshmallow tins. And another Frosty. And more of those wonderful snow scene lights that Target had several years ago. I'll open up this cupboard. I forgot to light my gingerbread house up there. But there's that gingerbread house that my friend Donna gave me for Christmas last year. And lots of the pastel Johanna Parker pieces. Just love them. More of the pastel pieces. And this sweet snowman I've had for quite a while. These are a couple vintage snowmen. And more of the Johanna Parker. See if I can get that halfway shut. And over here, more of the snowman pieces. This was an old Hallmark ornament. Our little vintage bone china snow people. And Ray Dunn. And there are my few pieces of Johanna Parker Luna. And I'm thrilled that I have those. And that's a Santa dummy board that we got at a yard sale years ago. And all John's Grinch, big Grinches, and his stuffed, all his smaller ones. I couldn't figure out what to do with them, so I put them in one of the baskets that I got at a yard sale this summer. And that corralled them up really nicely. And on the railing, I have those jingle bells again, and his Grinch stockings, and another piece. And down here is one of those awesome Santa lights that we've had for years that a friend gave us. She gave us two of them, one each year for Christmas. And some more of my Santas. And right there is a basket with a Grinchy bow and some Grinchy ornaments. That was from a friend last year. And there's all the little choir people. I just love them. And all these Santas, most of them are from the 70s and 80s. I think one of them might have had 92 on it. And then there's our vintage Thorns tins. But I still love all these Santas. And I love displaying them every year. And down here's those beautiful hand-painted pictures by Jenny Salcini, the two patriotic Santas. And this one right here is just gorgeous, the frame. Another Jenny Salcini. And John's little Grinch village. And up there you'll see the Santa dummy board. Well, actually, he's not a dummy board, I don't guess. He's just a Santa on a stand that I painted years ago. I'll walk back up here and give you one more look down the steps. And around the room. Merry Christmas to everyone. We love all of you, and we appreciate you all so much for always coming and watching my videos. I appreciate all the new subscribers I have, and I appreciate the ones that have been with me for years and years. Love and blessings to y'all from me and John and baby boy, and we'll see you soon. Till the next time.